No, it's a legacy, baby. This is my baby.
Oh my God, it's a podcast.
Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Hester Ross.
And I'm David Ian.
And welcome back to This Is My Baby,
The podcast.
The podcast.
What are we going to talk about this time?
Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why I wanted to do that. Really exciting episode tonight. Me specifically. I had way too much fun talking to this creator. Did you have fun?
Yeah, you're like, me especially. I was like, oh, wait. This episode really surprised me because the messaging in it, I think this guest speaks so clearly to what this podcast is about, what the original concept was about when we were thinking about it. Mm-hmm. When I was like, I really want to do a podcast that celebrates these things that aren't just about, what society says you should do. This was a very exciting episode, actually.
And my boobs are still hurting. No, they really...
That was going to make sense when you listen and watch the episode. Yeah, I mean, I'm terrified of ever accidentally having a baby now. Mm-hmm. It really is horrifying what you're about to hear.
So you want to hear it, don't you? Now that we've completely scared the shit out of you, let's listen to it, shall we? Whoosh.
Okay, so we are here with our new guest this week. I'm very excited. Please go wild and welcome to the podcast, Abigail Porter, aka the girl with the list.
Yay!
Welcome.
Welcome, Abby.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to come and see us. This is very
you.
exciting.
Now, with all of our guests, we ask 3 questions to get a little bit of information about your little one. Okay. So the first question is, how old is your baby?
My baby is about 4.5 years old at this point.
Okay, so 4.5 years old. So we know it's walking.
And it's definitely talking.
Okay,
is it
it's definitely
trained?
talking.
Yeah. They stopped pooing.
In a toilet.
Not stopped pooing.
I mean, if
weird.
It's potty trained.
It's potty trained.
Okay,
and they're going to go to like school soon, right? At 4.5?
Yeah, kindergarten, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be homeschooling.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm smart and the school system is... I just don't trust teachers. Yeah. Just kidding. No, obviously, I will be giving it to
How
school.
do you feel about vaccines? No, I'm just kidding.
Too early. On.
Vaccines, no.
Okay, second question. It's 4.5. Second question. Is your baby cute or ugly?
Oh, I want to believe that every parent thinks that its baby is the cutest. But
if
we're being honest here, I'm going to say, I just have to be honest. And obviously, I hope my baby will never hear this. She's ugly.
Don't worry.
She's ugly.
Ours were too.
No. And I think it's a valid question of like...
It is.
In the sense of, oh my gosh, is this bad? I don't think that necessarily means a bad thing.
Right, because her value is not in how she presents to the outside world. The value is how smart she is. Of course.
Love it. Love that.
Yes.
Okay, last question. Was your baby planned or a surprise?
My baby was a surprise.
Oops.
Ooh.
Big surprise. Big surprise.
You can get products to stop that happening.
I know that now. Damn it.
Okay.
My name is Abigail Porter, and the list is my baby.
Yay! The list, congratulations.
Okay, so for anybody that isn't terminally online, which does include me, please explain to our lovely viewers and listeners what the list is.
Iconic. First, I just want, in case you weren't about to say that, it's iconic.
My list is basically a giant list that I've been compiling for years of reasons I don't want a baby.
Yes.
Reasons I don't want a kid. Reasons I never want to be pregnant. It's gotten quite long at this point. I've been working on it for, like I said, 4.5 years.
It's amazing.
And it's it's over 300 reasons long now. We are approaching reason 365, so I'll have a reason for every day of the year why I do not want to have a baby.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
But you're not stopping at 365.
Oh, no,
right?
we will keep going. I mean,
on.
I'll keep going as long as I keep learning new things, which is, unfortunately, every day. I keep learning something new and crazy about pregnancy.
It sounds like the list couldn't possibly have an end.
No, I don't think it ever will. In fact, I didn't think I would ever get this far. but I just keep learning new things every single day, and it never stops. So I'll just keep going until I've learned everything.
How did it start?
It started one fateful day. I was just online and I was watching this video of a mom who was making herself a cocktail as you can hear her daughter just screaming in the back, just having a full on meltdown in the background. And in the comments, people were saying, "Thank you for giving me my birth control today." And I was like, oh my God,
That's funny.
that's genius. What if I took that and I became the place where people could get their birth control for the day, and they could remember that that's me. That's where
You're collating all the evidence.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you can come to my profile and for sure get your free birth control for the day.
Yeah.
And so I stitched that video of the mom making herself a cocktail and said, "Hi, here's your free birth control for the day. I'm going to collect all these things." And that video blew up, and then I just kept making them.
And so that was number one. That was
number one, yeah.
Nice.
When did it become a list?
It became a list. Gosh, it was like me doing it was part 1, part 2, part 3 for a while. And then somebody else started making they started putting my stuff into a notes app list. And then people kind of started calling it the list. And it took me a couple years to start introducing myself every video as I'm the girl with the list. But it was sort of an amalgamation of other people kind of taking the list idea and kind of doing their own thing with it. But then they would stop making videos, and then people were just confused, what's going on? Who is the girl with the list? And so then I started to have to be it's me, I'm the girl with the list.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
So it was kind of like a collab with your followers.
Yeah.
This whole
absolutely.
creation. That's fascinating.
Yeah, it really turned into something that I never really intended it, because I was calling myself the free birth control bitch. That's what I was calling myself for
The girl with the list
year.
is definitely more monetizable.
Totally. Exactly,
Even though I really do like the girl with the bitch.
Yeah.
That's kind of very on brand for me.
I had to take bitch out of my bio the first brand deal that I did. They were like, you can't have that. I was like, okay, well, all right. Got to figure out something else.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, that's so great. I love that it was kind of, like I said, like a collab with the people who wanted to go along this journey with you.
Yeah.
Which is so interesting. Do you feel like you have the ability to be a voice for people who can't? Or is that kind of...
Gosh, I hope so. If somebody ever told me that I was a voice when they felt like they didn't have one, I'd probably fall to the floor.
But I mean, think about it. That's very they are asking you, calling you the girl, this is the list and blah blah blah. But you have the, I guess, gumption, the gall to put your face upon.
Yeah, you're
Where
delivering
other people
what they're
don't.
actually looking for.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, then.
Yes.
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 I'm really fascinated to know how everybody else in your life reacts to the list.
Lots of varied reactions. Everything in the book. I have a boyfriend who is my number one fan. 100. You go to his profile, which he has no videos except one he made 5 years ago for a class project. You go to his profile, it's that video, and he's reposted every single one of my videos. He's just my biggest supporter, so he loves it. His parents are also super supportive. They were married for 15 years before they started having kids. They didn't have kids until well into their 30s because they wanted to enjoy their 20s. And so they are totally supportive of our choice. My own family, let's just say we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it at all. I go and visit them, and it is just we don't touch the topic.
They know about it, though.
They know about it because they know I make money online.
Do they know the scale of it, though?
They didn't until recently. I was visiting and I was recognized out on the street.
Okay.
And they were like,
that must have felt good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
this is a real thing.
This is a real thing that you're doing. They're like, oh my God, are you famous? I was like, well, TikTok famous is a very different, but sort of, yeah. And that's when they started to be like, oh, wow, okay, you're actually kind of doing something. But they don't necessarily agree with it.
What? Do they not agree because they want you to have kids, or?
Yeah, they are very religious, and I definitely grew up in a family where it was a woman's duty is to have as many babies as possible, get married. It's your godly duty, and you can't get into heaven without it. So, Yeah. So yeah.
Here we come, Hell. See you there.
Oh, we'll all be there together. Yeah.
See you there. I also grew up very religious, and I don't think that. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have kids?
Not yet actually, which is kind of crazy. I thought my older sister would have, but that's like I'm like putting my own things onto her.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, why don't you just have a kid so they can get off my back? But then I'm like, wait, I've
That's a
become what I
real
hated.
thing. That's a
Girl,
real thing.
I did that. I mean, I didn't do it, but like that's my life. My
Yeah.
brother had the kids, has the nice marriage, works still in the church and all that,
Okay,
and so
yeah.
he's the good one, and so they got one.
Yeah.
And
okay.
now I can, be a witch.
Yeah, okay,
and
love
I'm
that.
fine.
Yeah.
And it's
Good.
We got into a discussion about what I put online, and it's totally against what my mom thinks and believes and stuff like that. And so now to have a relationship, we just don't talk about it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly where I'm at with my parents too. It's just can't talk about it really. Definitely feel like I'm like leading people astray and like teaching people things that would stop them from getting into heaven as well. Like if kids are a prerequisite to getting into heaven and I'm convincing people not to have kids, I am actively
Sending people to
Literally.
hell.
Hey,
Yeah,
but that's more space for the
exactly.
people that are there, isn't it?
exactly. I'm just making things more comfortable
Yeah,
for them.
great.
Yeah.
I love
You're
it.
doing
So
God's
you
work.
are like a witch.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
To them. That is
Definitely,
fascinating.
definitely. And I always kind of have been too, because I left the church when I was like, oh God, I started kind of transitioning out slowly. I was like 12 and I was like, I don't know if I really
that's
like
early.
this. I was
Yeah.
very early and like, I don't know if I like this very much. And I started to ask a lot of questions that they didn't like. And then, yeah, it was a whole,
Like, woman,
like, years.
questions. What?
yeah.
Are you the only one in your family that has transitioned out of the church?
In my immediate family, yes.
Wow.
I do have I have a very, very large family, and I have some aunts and some cousins who have also, at this point, transitioned out as well. So I'm like collecting
do
all of
you
them. Like,
do you
we
now
can all
have
be
a strong
friends again.
relationship with them because you're all outside of the church?
Yeah, I had a really good conversation with one of she's my second cousin, but I kind of consider her an aunt just because she's the same age as a lot of my aunts. She lives in New York and she's an opera singer at the Met. She's so cool.
Oh, that is
Oh,
very
wow.
cool.
She's
That is
amazing.
very cool.
And I went to New York and I visited her, and it was such a good conversation. It was an incredible conversation. I had no idea that she had transitioned out of the church. And we went to dinner together and we were just both in tears. And she was talking to me about how a group of my older like cousins and aunts like send my videos around to each other and talk about how proud they are of me.
Wow.
And
Wow.
that they wish that they had transitioned out as soon as because I was really young and they were kind of in their 30s. I was really, really young. And they were talking about like how brave I am and like how smart I am. And I literally, we were just bawling. And I was like, I can't believe that you guys think this about me, because I thought my whole family hated me. Like I thought I was totally excommunicated from everyone in my family, and I had no idea that I was making this impact. So that was really cool.
That must have felt really good.
It was so good. It was like so validating, and so like it changed kind of everything for me. So,
Honestly, I think there's so many examples in the world where if you stand up for what you genuinely think in here, you think you're going to be standing alone, but actually there's a whole bunch of other people that are like, I think the same. Thank you for doing that.
yeah.
And ultimately that's what this podcast is about. Like I'm gay. I'm not in a long-term relationship. I don't have kids. I'm never going to have kids. And certainly when I was your age, that was something that I just knew that this wasn't an option for me. Yeah. And my brother recently had a child, which, is exciting. I guess. Maybe we'll
For them.
Maybe we'll edit
Right.
that out. It's definitely exciting. Which is exciting.
Right? We're happy,
exciting.
yeah?
We're happy.
Everyone's happy about it? Yes.
But yeah, like my life is measured by different milestones. And because very early on in my life, I realized that I wasn't going to get to have children. I wasn't going to get to be a dad. And it was always something that I kind of thought maybe I had wanted to be. My dad is an incredible dad. And I kind of felt like I wanted that opportunity as well, but I was from a generation where I couldn't imagine having children, and now I feel too old, blah, blah, blah. So I started looking for things in my life that I thought would like be as big a deal as like when he has kids, when he gets married, when he does all of those things. And I created them, and I realized that not everybody was seeing them in the same way. And so everything in life that I see, like your list, which is like, there's a different way of doing something. It doesn't have to be like, we're just going to say, like, it's amazing that you're having a child. Let's celebrate that. But also this person over here is doing this, and they've taken a different choice and they're doing a different thing. Like, that's what I think is so amazing about your list, is that it's validating those alternative, and I hate the fact that I just called them alternative, but what everybody would see as an alternative choice, right? And the fact that you pushed against what you were brought up in to do that, I think that's incredibly powerful, like really inspiring. Do you think do you think that what you're doing gets celebrated enough by the people in your life and around you?
I mean, definitely I feel celebrated by my friends and my boyfriend. It is sometimes sad when I go to see my family and I just like can't talk about anything. Like I kind of have to like shut that part of my personality completely down and like sort of just like not talk about the things that I normally talk about and like kind of become a different person when I'm with my family. So that can be kind of sad.
When we've spoken about that before, I feel so lucky because I don't like my family is not like that. Thankfully, they are very open to all the nonsense that I do on stage. So but I think that must be really hard. But the fact that despite that, and then you've gone and found a wider family that is delivering that. Incredible.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Do you have a favorite off the list?
Well, okay.
That's the face of someone who does.
You're like,
I don't want to say, but I absolutely do.
There was, it recently changed though, because up until literally like last week, and it's not even like favorite, it's just mostly like the one that comes to my head first because it's actually horrifying. Yeah. Up until a week ago, it was this lady who pushed too hard when delivering babies. And the thing is, she was pushing incorrectly, and we could get into a whole conversation about how the way that we deliver babies now is like not the most ideal way because it's just like more convenient for the doctors and not necessarily like how it should be done necessarily. So she was pushing too hard and incorrectly, and she went blind. What? Because her eyeballs detached
temporarily
from the retinas. Permanently blind.
You can push too hard and become blind?
I am never going to be able to go to the toilet again.
Yeah, be careful in there. Be careful. Her eyeball detached from her retina, and so now she's blind.
I don't know how to process that.
Yeah. And
it can't be reconnected? I don't know, doctors or science.
I don't know.
So she literally has no idea if her baby is cute or ugly.
Oh my God.
Blessing.
I haven't even thought about that.
Blessing in disguise.
True.
What a price to have paid.
Glass half full. Right? You're such an optimist.
Wow. I mean, and I don't even know what. Yeah.
So that was
up until a week ago.
One,
that was number one up until.
So your new top one.
My new top one. It was literally a video that just came out. I stitched it like last week. There was a woman who she had mastitis, which is like it's when you're breastfeeding and it like congeals up and it gets hard to come out, the milk. And it got infected. She went septic, and in order to save her life, they had to put her onto, I don't even know what it's called, but they had to save her life. And in order to do so, she ended up being like a quadruple amputee. She no longer has her right leg, her left ankle, 3 fingers on her left hand, and her entire right hand are gone.
From her tit? Oh my God.
It was shocking. It's really shocking. The woman herself, she has quite a strong support system. So, like, she's doing okay. She has a great husband and a great family. And
oh my God, neither of us were like, is she
okay?
okay?
No, I feel so bad. She's okay.
I'm still trying to connect how my nipple is connected to my fingers and my head. Like,
it was because
she got sepsis, right?
She went septic. She went septic. She went into a medically induced coma. And in order to, like, save her life from, like, the septic shock or whatever.
Like going into the rest of her... Okay, all right,
they had
I understand.
They have to, I guess, like, use your blood from your external limbs to, like, keep it in your heart and your brain in order to keep you alive. And she lost her leg and her fingers and her hand.
I mean, in both of those examples, how is the kid... When the kid grows up, how much therapy are they going to need to deal with what they have done?
That's true.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think either of those people would blame that on the birth.
No, but
I mean, the fact that she survived it all is crazy.
I don't think a child would. I mean, maybe because you hear about women dying in birth and the kids growing up being like, you killed your mom. You know, and it's just like, no,
Like,
I
whoa,
didn't.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, but wow, that is
It's pretty wild.
nuts.
It's pretty wild. I mean, it was just really shocking, and like after like the whole blind thing, and then there was a lady who was like going partially deaf because of things going on, and like so it was like, oh my god, you can lose your sight, you can lose your sense of smell, gets all weird, your hearing gets all weird, and now you literally, I mean, you've lost your hands.
So in a way, by only having sex with men, I am protecting women.
You are.
So true. So true.
I'm doing God's work.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
I mean, you do. It gets a little sticky.
It does. It's wiped clean. It's fine.
Superman, that hoe.
Oh.
The hoe is you.
Okay.
I was.
Yeah.
That was
case
not
that
towards
wasn't
women.
No,
It was you.
that was me.
That was you.
Because that's okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to process. I did not expect those to
Yeah.
be your examples.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody watching your videos and then ever having a child.
Well, I
I
think
know. Well, the birth rate has dropped. So
And you are responsible.
I'm-
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah,
I mean,
wow.
not
I
giving
mean
myself too much credit.
the ingrained notion that, like you said, that women are supposed to have kids is so strong. And also the education behind having kids, it's so glorified of the baby.
Yeah.
The process.
Oh, and it's a
the
miracle.
after. And I mean, what we're going through right now with this administration, talking about like, yes, unborn babies, but after the baby is born, it's like, fuck that kid. Who
Exactly.
cares?
Yeah.
We're not
Exactly.
feeding them. We're not helping you, but don't kill that unborn baby. So it's just like the idea of kids is so glamorized in our society.
Yeah.
And from religion, it sparks from religion. And
Yeah.
like even into the idea of like what trans women are dealing with, like people like, oh, you're not a real woman because
Yeah.
you can't have babies. Plenty
Because
of
that's
women
all
can't
Is
have
women
babies.
have
am I
thought.
not a real woman
Yeah.
if I'm not gonna have a baby?
I'm not gonna
Like,
have a
that's
baby. Am
not-
I a real woman?
Exactly.
It's so ridiculous, and it's so easy to dismantle those conversations with the list,
Yeah.
with the I'm not having a baby, and I could, but I'm choosing not to, and all this stuff. And I think that how you do it is so smart and brilliant, and also in a comical way.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
it's giving people, mostly women, but couples together that have made that choice, something to attach themselves to and be like, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's-
exactly.
That's why.
And you're
Yeah.
and you're doing it to a young audience in a place where they already are.
Yeah.
You're still in your 20s, aren't you? Yeah. And how long have you been with your boyfriend?
6 years.
Did you get together with the same mindset of children?
No, honestly, like a lot of men, he hadn't really thought about it.
Shocker.
Shocker, because they don't really think about it. No offense.
No, they don't.
They don't really think about it because they don't have to sacrifice as much, and so
And there's
lot
no
of
time
men,
limit.
No, and there's no exactly. They can do it whenever.
I think I only thought about it growing up because I realized it was something I couldn't have.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been like
Yeah.
that thought in there, then I can see why it's not something that they think about,
Yeah.
because they could do it at 60.
They can do it, and they don't have the same you see so many abandoned mothers. It's like they can have a baby and they can literally live a child-free life and have 6 babies.
Also,
Because
let's
no-
remember the straight men are busy thinking about so many other things.
Yeah.
Those brains are full.
They're so full. So
I
they
wanted
really
to make a joke, but there's literally
No.
it's
Period.
not even.
That's it.
Yeah,
There's no joking about it.
exactly.
That's the period. It's wild.
Also, I
just-
don't really
it
think
cures
that I
everything for me.
have enough. I'm not sure that we need another version of me. I don't think that
That's so
we
true.
We
You
don't
know
need
what? We
any
don't need
more.
any more of
no,
that.
I do not know anything about myself and think What this world needs is more
I need to put this
David
more
in.
into this
more
world.
of this into the
No.
world. No, I think that's
Absolutely
so like
not.
so many people are like, oh, don't you want like a little mini me?
No.
I'm like, no, that sounds like a nightmare.
No.
That
And
sounds
it's
like an
also
absolute
incredibly
nightmare.
narcissistic.
Yes.
I mean, the idea of like, oh, yeah, the world deserves more me. And it's like, that's so weird.
I
my
don't.
It's
God.
so
it doesn't.
weird
We
that
don't
you
need
want to
any
have,
more.
you want to put a human being unconsensually
Yeah.
into this world so you can have something to love.
I
so
think-
you
Yeah.
can have
Exactly.
a repeat of you. It's so selfish.
I think honestly, it's a way to like cope with. I think a lot of things that people do in this life are just a way to cope with their own mortality because
Absolutely.
they literally can't face it. So by having a kid, they feel like they're going to be alive longer because a part of them is going to be alive longer. But like we don't
Legacy.
really, like
Yeah.
legacy.
Like leaving a legacy is so ingrained into our society
Mm-hmm.
that that's so important. So the legacy is our kids, and it's like, why can't it be my name? Why
Yeah.
can't it be
But also,
my?
you don't have a legacy. Maybe like leave the world as you
Right.
found it. Like don't leave something
That's
behind.
so interesting.
That's a great thing to do. Honestly, if
Right?
you leave the world just like the same,
Yeah.
like I think that's it's like when you go on a hike. When you go on a hike and you don't leave any trash around.
Yeah.
You don't pick up any rocks.
You're just there
you
to
don't pull any
experience
leaves.
Yeah,
and then get the fuck
and then
out.
you're
Get the
done.
fuck out.
Like,
Exactly.
I was here, you missed it. That's on you.
Exactly.
Like, what a shame. The thing that I struggle, the thing that I think is saddest, if I think about my nephew, who I do genuinely love, but the thing that I can't get my head around is bringing a child into the world now, like when he's 60. Like, I'll be long gone. I've not got to deal with the consequences of what's going on.
I know. I think
But,
about that
like,
with my nieces.
He's going
all
to be
the time.
underwater, or it's going to be on fire, or
Yeah.
like there'll be some sort of dictator. Like, who knows what will still be
Yeah,
happening.
the world is going to be a very different place in 60
Yeah.
years, and like I'm scared to be around.
Yeah,
for
so
it.
how could you bringing something into that? I'm really worried. I hope that he gets to live in an incredible world that we haven't ruined, but I don't trust us.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't see that.
There's no evidence
it
that
going
that's
in
gonna
that
be the-
direction.
No.
Yeah, and I bet you get this all the time. The idea that because you treat motherhood or parenting at such a high, like those are the people that should be having kids, and those people are the ones choosing not to. And it's just I know I get that a lot where people are like, oh well, you would be such a good mother. I was like, that doesn't mean I need to be.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean like
Yeah.
I get what you're saying
Yeah.
and I take the compliment, but I don't think it, honestly, I really don't think it's a compliment either.
Yeah.
Because it's just like my life is mine.
Yeah.
And if I were to have a child, if I were to have a baby, and it's just because I'd be a good mom,
Yeah.
I mean, if go back to school, I could be a good dentist. I could
True,
be,
I
but
could
I'm
be good at a
choosing
lot of
not
things
to
that
be
I
a
don't
wanna be.
dentist.
So I
Exactly.
wouldn't
it's-
trust you as a
it's
dentist,
just-
but
Not my dentist.
I don't think you'd be a good dentist. I'm just putting that out
But
there.
think of the laughing gas.
think of the
You would have
laughing-
used that so fast.
I would be the best dentist ever.
Oh my god, I'm not going to sleep safe tonight. I'm going to be worried that she's
You're
going to
gonna
have
wake
a
up, it's gonna
go.
be laughing
But I'm
gas.
assuming you get that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And
Yeah.
there's definitely a degree of truth to it. I actually go back and forth on whether or not I would be a good mother. I think my mom was, despite the religious stuff that I've talked about and like our struggles with that, she actually is a really good mother.
Mm-hmm.
She was really good to my siblings and me growing up. She was a stay-at-home mom. She was one of those people. She is one of those people who motherhood was truly her calling.
Mm-hmm.
She loves her kids. Every time we all get together, she just is like in tears because she just loves her family so much. And I think I have it in me because of her to be a good mom. But I think I would really struggle with feeling like I knew it wasn't right. And
You did it
I would
for
probably
the
like
wrong reasons.
Yeah, I feel like I would end up like kind of resenting my kids
Yeah.
for like destroying my potential, I think. So that
Yeah.
would probably like seep into them and they would probably resent me for that. It was just I don't think anyone is a perfect parent.
And I don't think that is an abnormal
No, I think it's
situation.
really-
yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
I
So
think that is
I've definitely
incredibly-
thought about a lot.
yeah.
I've thought about this a lot and I think I don't know, there's a chance I would be a great mother, but there's also a chance I would be a terrible mother. And it's true that I've thought about it a lot more than I think some parents think about it, and maybe that's good. Maybe more people should think about it
I think
for
that's
longer.
true.
But also, I mean,
And that is something that I strive to do with my list is if you're watching my videos and you do want to have a kid, well, now you're informed. Now you have a lot of information that you kind of know what you're getting into going into it, which I think a lot of people have a kid before they know what they're getting into. And
like
then
if you watch a video and learn you might go blind and you still want to do it,
then
I think you should absolutely do it.
You should do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
if
you
you're
watch all my
willing
videos
to
and
lose
you're
your eyeballs.
Exactly.
Like, you are
if
going
you
to
feel like
love
it's
that
worth
child
it.
so much.
Exactly. Then that's probably your calling. If you're willing to risk your body, your sanity, your financial situation, your stability, if you're really willing to risk all of that, I think you'll make a great parent.
It's so I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for almost 12 years now, and he is a father. So I
think our listeners are just shocked to find out that I'm not your boyfriend.
Wait, is that not what? Oh, I was totally wrong coming into this.
I know. He's not my first. He won't be my last.
Oh, that sent a shiver down my spine.
I like the
watch out.
I like the lilies. So I've been with my boyfriend since his son was 4. And I remember we moved in together. He was back and forth between our house and his mother's. And I found myself reacting to him the way that I was raised. So very rule abiding, very nagging, very like over things like that. And I would be on the same page of you. My mom was a great mom. I have very strong beliefs about the idea of religion on children, because I use the term groomed. I believe that children put into a religion and said, this is truth, this is it, is grooming. And I believe that I was groomed into a, cult.
Yeah.
And so that is a situation that I don't think my mom or parents do on purpose. It's what they believe, and it's what religion has taught them to do. And it's so they're doing the best that they can. But that's why I think talking about religion is so important, and so to just be like, get it out there. And anyway, but I realized in that moment that I would be a terrible mother, mostly because my personality is so rigid, and the only thing I know from being a mom is this hardcore, like, rule abiding, over, like, control. That is a, like, legit personality of mine.
Yeah.
Controlling, like mannerisms and stuff like that. And it was just very interesting because I had to make that decision very quickly with my relationship because he didn't want any more kids. And so I was like, oh, okay. And as soon as I had to make that choice, it was so easy. And it was just like, oh, I don't want kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I was raised in an environment that I was like, that's what you do. You're supposed to. You're supposed to want it. And you're supposed to, like, it's your purpose.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up where if you didn't have kids, you went to hell.
Yeah.
That's nutbags.
That's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
That's fucking nutbags.
It was kind of nutbags. The whole religion is nutbags. We'll just be real.
But I've never heard that before. I've never. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's so intense.
And it's like not even really hell. It's just mostly you can't go to heaven, and I don't know. It's like they have a whole weird system of like heaven and hell, and it's very confusing.
That's weird. Religion is a weird thing.
And doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah,
my main issue with the whole like, oh, you need to have children thing is it doesn't account for the fact that we should all be encouraged to lead different and varied and interesting lives. Like some people absolutely should have kids, and that's amazing. And some of us like can go and do other things, and some people will have kids and do other things, and like we'll all just get on and do our thing, and everything will work itself out. We don't all have to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm such a conspiracy theorist though about it because I think I don't know if we should have kids.
Any kids at all.
We should all stop
Any
and
kids.
then
Well, maybe for a bit, maybe for a little bit. But I think there's like this mindset of like control of like, how do we control women? Let's get them attached to babies. And so they can't do this and this and this, which we know is not true. We know that women with children can do
everything.
anything and everything they want to.
Right.
But the mindset is like, I'm so tired. Like, this is my, I'm a bad mother if I want other things other than my kids. Like all this stupid, I think it's all connected into controlling women's lives and women's votes and women's, and so I just, I don't know if I'm on board with the some people can have kids. Maybe stop. Maybe stop for just a little bit and see if it works.
I mean, I'm personally completely okay with like no more kids at all. Like, I think us being the end of it is fine. I think
it would certainly
also
give
the planet would be fine as well.
Right. Well, at least we would maybe have a little bit of time to like sort things out. We need maybe 10 years or 20 years to like sort things out because things are getting real scary around here.
Now you are technically Gen Z, yeah? Okay. Do you think your generation is not having children?
I think,
I know you can't speak for the generation, but
if you could, for now.
I think we're definitely. I think.
But if
Gen
you could be the
Z,
spokesperson for Gen Z right now, please.
Let me just
Attention, Gen Z, your leader
I
is
speak
speaking
for all of you. I think we're gonna have. I think my generation is gonna have a lot less kids. I think there's gonna be the birth rate has been declining. I think it's gonna see an even sharper drop off. I think with COVID and with everything going on with the administration and with this country and like our rights being stripped away, I just think people are seeing motherhood more for what it is, more than what it has been romanticized to be. And I think we're definitely gonna start thinking a lot more before we have kids. I think a lot of people are gonna have kids, if they do have kids, much later in life. I don't think we're gonna see, I mean, we're already seeing decreases in teen pregnancy. Last year, more women over 40 than teens had babies, which is the first time ever. It was, teen pregnancy rates have always been so high, and like later in life pregnancies has been really low, and
which are totally called flipped. What are they called? Elderly pregnancies,
geriatric pregnancy, which is so offensive. Are you kidding me? Geriatric?
It's at 35.
Oh no, but the age changes. When my mum was a geriatric mum when I was born, and she was 27. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Her brain literally just finished forming.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That is insane. That's like offensive.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
horrible.
That's crazy.
But it was the 80s. Things were different.
Yeah.
Can we all agree that one thing, we want less babies on planes?
People
that's
get
my
so
key
mad
thing.
at me. I would actually love, this is what I would love. I would love to pay more for a ticket to have no babies on my plane.
I would pay more
you
to
can't
go
stop-
anywhere with no
Yeah.
babies. Like, I don't care
You can't
where I
stop
am.
parents
Like
from
a
traveling.
restaurant,
They're
a bus,
so
a
true.
plane,
I'll
a
pay more.
neighborhood that had no children.
I'll
yet.
pay more for that.
Yes,
I actually
so would
will
I.
pay more for that. You
So
can't,
would I.
it's
Maybe that's
like,
a business that maybe we should launch.
maybe we should do that. We should
Yeah.
launch an airline
I
for
have always thought I should launch an airline. So
I have
let's
the
do
perfect
it.
promo. I have the perfect logo
Yes.
for you.
No
Perfect.
babies airline.
No babies
Airline
airlines.
coming
Yeah.
2026.
Yes, and the tickets are only triple the price. That's
Exactly.
absolutely
Love that.
worthwhile.
Well, we do. I mean, single people with no kids make more money.
Yeah, so we can afford it.
We can
Two
afford
income
it,
has no-
exactly. Well,
This
we don't have to buy
Why not?
diapers, so we
Is
can pay
genuinely
for
a
plane
brilliant
ticket.
idea.
Yeah.
I flew to Australia with a newborn on the plane, and I have never felt so bad about myself in my entire life because I had murderous thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Open that door.
It's rough.
I'm like a little kick right out that window.
Get rid. Is this a Boeing? No, don't. Cut that out.
We can't cut everything out, David. So, before we end, which this has been so great.
Before
Yeah,
we
this is
get
really fun.
taken off air.
You're really fantastic, and I'm so glad we got to meet in person. Tell our viewership and our listeners how we can support your baby.
Well, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me.
Which one do you
on
like
YouTube.
better? Like your community, like you're trying to.
I'm trying to build more on Instagram because I'm
Yeah.
kind of new to Instagram. I just started posting on Instagram like a year ago.
I just found you, and I followed you. By the way.
Yeah, I was late to the Instagram game because I didn't like Instagram, but
Yeah, you're
you have
Gen
to be
Z.
there anyway.
I get it.
Yeah.
So what's your handle on Instagram for people to find you?
It is it's Zoomy. It's Z00mi.e, and I'm the girl with the list on there as well.
You can Google "girl with a list" and you'll pop
And
up.
you will come
I'm
up.
pretty sure, yeah.
But also, there's hopefully one day going to be another way to support you.
Yes.
What are you doing next?
Yes. Well, I just submitted my third draft for my proposal for Reasons Not to Have Kids, the book.
Yay!
I'm so excited. It's still in the beginning stages. It'll be maybe next year or maybe even the year after. I don't know, but it's coming. It's coming soon. It's
so you're
coming
pregnant.
out. I'm pregnant.
Yes.
I'm pregnant.
Pregnant with your next baby.
I'm pregnant
Or the
with my
baby
next
is growing.
baby.
Maybe
the
the
baby's
baby is a
growing.
teenager.
It's transitioning into
Whatever the fuck it wants
yeah,
to
whatever
be.
whatever it wants to be.
This is real
Progressive.
Harry Bradshaw vibes.
Thank you. That is what I'm trying to emulate. I
Right.
go to my little
yeah.
local wine bar
Yeah.
and I sit and I write my little book. And
She
I
wrote
don't
her column
know.
and then the first book was like her column.
Like calm.
Yeah.
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 That's fantastic. And the book is going to be called. Do you know for sure it's going to be called The List?
I do not know for sure
Okay.
yet.
All right.
Actually, we
So
are
we'll-
workshopping.
Okay. So when the book comes out, we're going to buy a copy each. We'd like them signed.
Oh, for sure. I will be sending you signed copies for sure, and maybe we can do another. I don't know.
Absolutely.
We can do another episode. We can have a follow up.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we can definitely.
We'll check
do
back
That
in
would
and
be
see
fun.
how that baby is doing.
Yeah.
Well, everybody,
That could be fun.
go follow Zumi and make sure you keep up to date with her girl with the list.
Thank
take
you
your birth
so
control.
much.
Take your birth
Take
control.
your birth control.
Or have gay sex.
There we go too.
Look at your face. You're like,
No, that makes so much sense.
that was amazing.
I love it. Something that we really want to focus on in most of these episodes is hearing from you. So if you have a milestone or something that you want and need and should be celebrated for, we want to hear from you.
Yeah, if you've been watching or listening to the show and you're like, I have a baby that I want you to celebrate, then you can. You can send in the details. You can email us at thisismybabypodcast@gmail.com.
And then we will have a chance to celebrate you in the way that you deserve.
Yeah, at the end of the episodes, we are going to pick out some of our listeners and viewers' babies, and we are going to celebrate them.
So send them our way so we can celebrate your babies with you. Oh, we got to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.